All right, so number one is setting and forgetting your digital presence or online media. Because as you can see in this example, 2 years ago, this person got one 5-star review. It means they at least set up their business profile 2 years ago, probably more, and they've only got one review. So they basically have forgotten about their Google business profile when all these other plumbers are getting way more leads than they are and effectively making more money. They have some stock photos, stuff that people probably don't care about, which is also not ideal. Another stock photo, just setting it and leaving it and not even optimizing and constantly moving. Things in the world, as everybody knows, are constantly moving forward. And if you're not keeping up with that, then you're falling behind. So number two is going off of that is not thinking it's important. So setting and forgetting is one part of it, but two, that usually comes from a stem of not thinking it's important. The people, I have no examples here because they're not on here. They don't think it's important, even though, as proven as it is, that all these people are getting loads and loads of leads, as all these plumbers do, and any local service business or any business really that can service an area and isn't showing up on Google Maps, Google search results, AIs and whatnot. They usually die off pretty quickly, or at least they're going to be. It's just same idea as the mule pulling the hoe through the ground to farm the land rather than accepting that the tractor is here to come and here to stay. And finally is getting bad work done. So I have an example here of Town Square Media. Now they're a publicly traded company, and not to say that all their work is bad, but for the most part, they are pretty unreceptive to their clients from my experience and seeing how they've treated some of my clients that ultimately came to me because of my personalization and quality of work. And lots of times you'll find that one area, let's just say for a RV dealer, granted there's probably only one, so that's a bad example, but they'll be advertising office and retail space for two companies in the exact same area. So they're effectively competing against themselves in terms of advertising and getting leads for the two companies in the same niche in the same area. So that's something you definitely have to look out for, because one, these guys usually don't care. They just give you some representative who sometimes checks up on you, says how good they're doing, and just leaves you kind of in the dust, usually because you don't 100% understand it and you're trusting that these guys do. Now, if they weren't, I mean, they're a publicly traded company. They have some good stuff, probably like video ads and whatnot. And if you're a high paying customer, they might give you much more attention. But for the majority of people, even paying up to 5 to 10K a month, even more, you're not getting the kind of service that your money really should be getting you at that price point. So hiring the wrong agency, freelancer, contractor, whatever you want to call it, or whoever it is a really big mistake, because most people will front themselves as somebody who is good. Nobody says they're bad, and they will, you know, still charge you like $2,500 a month to do basically nothing, and that can go all the way up to 10 grand. Obviously, I'll get more for 10 grand, but it's not a whole lot more, and especially in terms of actual labor and expertise and knowledge in these fields. So watch out for doing stuff like this where you might be competing against yourself and getting lackluster work for the amount you're paying.